Well, first off, let's ask about the pick on Wednesday. You get one right after Nusi drops one. How is that a first for you? Having any interceptions in high school, or is that kind of a first time out here? You get yourself a pick.
That was the first time, I'll say. I mean, I thought it was luck, but, Coach Callagis and, Coach Schmedding, all the coaches are big on leaving the stack. So, I did a little bull rush. I left that stack, and the ball just came right to me. And so I took it back to the house.
Last year this time you were still kind of getting your feet wet coming in as a summer enrollee, and then, of course, played a significant role in the season. What's different this year around now that you've kind of been here for a full year and you're kind of a little more established than maybe you were this time last year?
For sure, yeah. I mean, I feel like last year from now, I feel like it's a big development for me. Thank God for that. Just thank you to the coaches, really, just for helping me building my craft as well. I'm just working in the dark as well. So, yeah.
Notice you're not in the new College Football 25 game. Is there a reason for that?
I don't know. I guess I just suck. You know what I mean? I'm not good enough, so we just gonna say that. Yeah.
What happened to the top of your shirt here and a little bit of blood on your shorts? Is that just par for the course?
It's just how it is. Part of the sport. It's just how it is in the trenches and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be all good though. So yeah, thank you though.
Tell us a little bit about the depth of the defensive line. Adding Andrew Edson there, getting a little more depth there. Just kind of where that unit stands right now. Do you think?
I feel like our unit is doing fantastic, but I mean, I feel like we can always get better. Obviously, we're gonna continue working and keeping our head down and humble. So yeah.
Well, a guy like Andrew moving to the inside a little bit, is that something you kind of point him in the right direction, or is he kind of just doing his own thing? How's that kind of worked out for you guys?
I mean, Eddie's a dog. He's a stud. Him coming into our room and also into the edges, it's a big blessing for us and a big impact for our room. So yeah.
Are there any O-linemen that you kind of enjoy going up against the most?
There's a lot. I like going up against Rod Laufau. Rod gives me a lot of problems. He's a big guy. He's a strong hands and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you.
You were just saying how you were thankful for your development just over the past year. Can you talk about the specifics that you've seen within yourself just and that growth?
I'll say my footwork and hands. I feel like when I first got here, it was kind of difficult with just my footwork and hands. Everything was kind of hard for me coming in here. That's just how it is coming from high school to college. But I'll say just me continue to keep my head down and, working just really helped me a lot. And as well as my teammates behind me, guiding me and helping me through the,
Yeah, that was my next
times.
thing. What specific guys or coaches have you really been able to credit that growth to?
I'll say like Nusi Malani, David Gusta, stuff like that. And Ansel Dimbu, shout out to Ansel. He's been a big help this past year for me. So yeah.
And as far as camp, can you just talk about the energy that you guys have made on the field or in the locker room and kind of how that's going to translate to tomorrow and the start of the season?
I mean, our energy is always high. I feel like we always have good energy. I feel like we're gonna keep it like that all the way to the end of the season. So yeah.
You mentioned Gusta. What kind of energy does he bring, and what's it like working with him? How's he help you?
Gusta's different. He's his own. I'll say he's his own race. You know what I mean? He doesn't. He kind of likes to stick to himself, but in our room, he likes to open up and stuff like that, which is great. But he's been a big help for me, just showing me how to do stuff technically, and stuff like that. So yeah.
And when your room is in a rhythm like we saw on Wednesday, kind of making a lot of plays, disrupting the offense, what's clicking for you guys? What's helping you do that?
Just our chemistry, really. I mean, I feel like us just being so close and just understanding how we play with each other is just really just been helping us make plays like that. So yeah.
And Gusta said that this is the best that he's felt about the O-line. Well, obviously, you've been here for about 2 years, but between last year and this year, how do you feel about the O-line? What's their progress based on going against them every day?
From last year to this year, it's big. Shout out to Coach Webb and Coach Castor. They've been helping a lot, with technical and development stuff with them. And they've been improving so much each day, and you can see it. So, yeah.